Hi friends, this is a quick video to show you how I use OneNote to facilitate blended learning with the Advantage Math program. So this first page here is on multiplying by multiples of 10 on a number line, and this was a topic right from our Advantage Math program. I put the objective here and then a couple of success criteria so students know what they need to know to show that they've met the objective. And then this is an example of a self-paced lesson that I gave to students, and they worked on this independently. It started with study the sites and images and videos below to help you meet the learning goal above. Make sure to select those types of activities that will help you learn best. And I've talked a lot to my students about which ways they learn best, whether it's by seeing examples or videos or worked examples, or even just by practicing over and over again. So students kind of have an idea of where they're going to start on this playlist of items. They don't necessarily need to look at everything, just the things that help them to meet the learning goals. So here I have some pictures directly from the Learn Zillion videos that go with our Advantage Math program, and then some other diagrams that were from the Advantage Math program too, to help students to put these ideas together. Then you can see I have an area here where students can look at videos or worked examples. The Learn Zillion videos from the Advantage Math are here. And then I also have a video that I made myself with just worked examples of the lesson, just to work through for students that want to be able to pause it and see it again and work at their own pace. That's just perfect for them. And then I've included a couple of practice activities here for students to practice. I made sure to include a Quizlet. I include one of these in almost all of my lessons because it has some flashcards and some different games that they can learn the information. This is a perfect student self-paced practice site. After that, then once students feel like they've got it, then it tells them, reminds them of what is it that they needed to know, and then tells them to go on to the independent practice. And that's the actual independent practice page that goes with the lesson with the Advantage Math program. And then also I give them, for students that finish early, then they have a brain buster that's sitting out too, so they know to go right onto that while the rest of the students finish their independent practice. Then, of course, we correct independent practice together, and then as a whole class go on to the formative assessment right from the Advantage Math program. Another page I have here is on rounding. You can see again I have the success criteria, lots of diagrams. Here I've included a couple of video lessons, but I also included a Nearpod, and this is a self-paced Nearpod. So they can go and explore this and learn about rounding all through this Nearpod lesson, and then lots of practice, and a lot of these came from our Advantage Math. Some of the other things that I've added to the OneNote, for example, last year when we worked on geometry, when I gave students the pre-test, I realized that most of my students knew a lot about geometry already and didn't want to waste time on reteaching things that they already knew. So instead, I created this OneNote page where it told them what they needed to be able to do and had all the resources from our Advantage Math program all in one place, all the links all in one place that they can explore at their own pace and based on their need. And then even this task here that came from the Advantage notebook. And then once they've met the success criteria, it says, well, you can go on to the independent practice and the formative assessment, or if you're not there, then this is a time that they check in with me. But this was also a self-explore lesson here. And then in the end, once they've passed the formative assessment, I said, how will you extend your learning? And then I have some ideas on how they can go dig a little bit deeper into what they already know. Another cool page that I did was on the perimeter, and you can see these links are, or these graphics are right from our Advantage Math program. These ones I actually took a snipping from the internet and put those in there just because they made sense with the topic that we were going on. But the Learn Zillion videos right from the Advantage Math, all of these practice things right from Advantage Math. And then here is the a graphic right from the Advantage Math program where it's for students that need a challenge. So I just copied this right from there so that they could do this practice as part of the OneNote. And then also I included a formative assessment where they had to answer this Flipgrid. So that was kind of exciting for them to be able to show what they know through Flipgrid. And in our OneNote here, you can insert Flipgrids, or on geometry, I had an Edpuzzle video there where they had to, the Edpuzzle, it shows part of the video and then it pauses and asks them a question, and then shows more of the video and pauses and answers them a question. And that is really a great tool for students to make sure that they're understanding as they go, and you create those yourself with videos that you have. But that's how I have You can also, I'll show one more thing, you can also insert forms in here, just forms that you've created right inside the OneNote. But these are some examples on how you can implement blended learning using the Advantage math tools that we already have. So hopefully this is helpful for you.